It's time for our CBS Local Sports Waiver Wire pickup tips. 3 players you might find on your fantasy football league's waiver wire this week that we think could contribute as you try to make a push for the playoffs. Did I make the playoffs this year? Well, only time will tell. Starting with Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa, the 5th overall pick in this year's draft, completed just more than 71% of his passes against the Cardinals, throwing for 248 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. He added another 35 yards on the ground, and over the next 3 weeks, Tua faces off against the Chargers, Broncos, and Jets. All 3 rank in the top 10 in most fantasy football points allowed to opposing quarterbacks. Next up, Washington running back J.D. McKissic. Week 9, he had 9 catches for 65 yards, and with Alex Smith under center for this team, you can expect backs to keep getting chances in the passing game. Finally, Broncos wide receiver K.J. Hamler. He had 6 catches against the Falcons for 75 yards and added 1 run for 15 yards. Looks like he's fully back from that little hamstring injury that sidelined him earlier this season, and he even had a shot at 1 punt and 1 kickoff return in Week 9. Looks like the Broncos are finding ways to get the ball in the rookie's hands, and that's good news for fantasy football players looking for just a little bit of help. Good luck this weekend, and we will be back next week with 3 more players you should look at adding because, as I always say, wins are made on the waiver wire. Katie Johnston for CBS Local Sports.